Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. How y'all feeling today? Y'all feeling good? I'm feeling good too. But in this video, we ain't gonna talk about vending machines or any of that right now. We're not gonna talk about that right now. We're not gonna talk about no crypto. We're not gonna talk about any of that. All right. We're gonna talk about knowledge, the brain. Knowledge is power, subconscious, spirituality. We're gonna talk about all that good stuff. Meditation and what I've observed in these in all of those and what I've observed, what I've learned. That's what we're gonna talk about. Y'all cool with that? Y'all cool with that? I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Yeah, I'm cool with that. All right, we all good. So I learn. I learned a lot. I'm a learner. All right, if that makes sense. I attend YouTube University. In case y'all didn't know that, YouTube University. If y'all, it's free. You ain't gotta pay. You ain't gotta. You don't need no. You don't need no student loan. No grants. No Pell Grants. No none of that. www.youtube.com for free. You welcome. You welcome. Tell them I sent you. Tell them I sent you. All right. But no, I read a lot of books and everything. But what I watch a lot of like podcasts with like interviews amongst rich and wealthy people, what they say, how they get to where they are, and just what they do. You know, follow them, what they do. You feel me? So I notice a majority of maybe all, not maybe, and most of all of their interviews is all about mindset and discipline. It's about having a mindset and discipline. That's where it starts within. It made me think, like, dang, it's not hard work. It's not getting a job that pays you six figures, or climbing up the ladder, just working hard like they tell you to do. It's not that. No. You gotta reprogram this whole thing in here. You gotta literally take out what you've been taught and reprogram that whole thing. It's like a computer. Literally. The way you think, how you was raised, the trauma you went through, all that plays a role. And that's what they don't teach you in school. Why? Why? Why y'all don't teach us that in school? How your trauma could affect the way you learn, or the way you live your daily life to life basis. We're just a whole bunch of programmed human beings, and that's okay. Nothing wrong with that, as long as you're aware. And I think we're in a time or in an era now where people are becoming woke. I want to call this the woke era. we are we're woke. We're starting to, especially with a lot of the podcasts that I watch. I noticed that a lot of people are very spiritual, not religion, spiritual, and the universe, and how the universe have created life for us and created us, not a man in the sky. No, we've been programmed and taught and told to believe certain things for business basis, and that's facts. Churches, that's a business. It's a legit business. Ain't nothing wrong with that. They should have just kept it a buck though, but ain't nothing wrong with that. And it's all good. But ultimately, find something to believe in. Don't believe in how you was raised or because my mama, my daddy, they told me this. Think for yourself. God gave us our own mind and our own brain for us to use on our own and utilize it in our own way. Not because he says so, she says so, my mama, my daddy, my sister, my brother, they do this, they do that, so I gotta do it. Nah, nah, man. Nah. I always knew though something about me since I was younger though. Like, um, I've always had questions when I would go to church or when I would hear certain things like, oh, this is bad, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, don't do this, that's wrong, that's evil, you're gonna go to hell, you're this, you're that, you're that. Well, that don't sound. Mm, mm-mm. And then I just have questions. The only response I will get, have faith. Hell, I'm gonna do with that. And answer my question. Answer my question. It's not the answer to my question. Because they don't know the answer. They don't know the answer. That's why. And I've always been a type of person to speak my mind. And if I'm curious or I have questions about something, I ask. Whether it's a dumb question, I'm going to ask. And if it doesn't make sense to me, why am I believing in this? That ain't me. I don't move like that. I don't just follow and I'll be like, but I got a question about this, but you know what? I'm gonna just come follow you anyways. I'm a believe anyways. But I have unanswered questions that no one can answer, so I'm nah. I don't operate like that. You know, religion and spirituality, they they're different. So they go hand in hand to a certain extent. You gotta be careful with certain information that you do intake into your brain. For real, for real. Be careful with what kind of information you intake. Be cautious of that. All right. 'Cause all this is just to get us to move a certain way. But it's a lot of that I see on podcasts. But like I said, the mindset, just the way you think, the way what you eat, the way you carry yourself, what clothes you wear, what soap you use, just it's deep, man. You know, just self care, being a helping hand, giving. People want to get rich and just buy Bugattis and jets and big houses and mansions and okay, I'm not saying you don't do that. I'm not saying that at all. But there's people that need help. There's people in need. You have a community to serve. There's people out there that needs help. They could use some of that Bugatti money. I'm, I'm just saying. But we have to know our purpose in life. We can't. Like for instance, I can't keep doing the same thing I was doing when I was 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and so forth. I can't. I'm not gonna get nowhere. It's gonna just be a whole ongoing cycle. And then I hit 50, 55, 60, 70 years old, laying in my bed or sitting in my chair like, dang, I really did nothing. I really did nothing with my life. I really just went and hung out. I really just went and hung out the whole time. Got lit, turned up with my homies and bought sections and have fun and hey, that was my life. Hell no. 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 Almost. Almost. I got had a reality check though. Boom, hit me upside my head. Reality check. No, not a reality check to where something crazy happened. A reality check to where I literally had a reality check with myself in my bed. Just had to really sit there and have a conversation with myself. Like for real. Like Fatima, you have a nice mindset. You have the potential to do X, Y, and Z. The fuck are you doing? Fuck are you doing? And not really like good question. I don't know. I'm a work and I'm gonna retire and help out. What are you doing? I didn't know. I didn't know. But it's all good. I know now. I know now though. But it's all everything is within the mind and within you. You have to grow. You have to develop. You have to grow and become the better version of yourself each and every day. Each and every day. It ain't easy because I still got a lot of some bad habits that I'm still working on. I'm not perfect. I will not. I'm not here to be perfect. Go through obstacles, get through them, become better, and so forth. That's all I can do, and that's all I will continue to do is grow and be the best I can be. People be like, "Oh, I know you." No, you don't. You knew me. You don't know me no more, mother trucker. You don't know me no more. Remember, you don't know me. But that's just the level I'm on right now. I'm gonna. Back then, I was I say on a low frequency level. I surrounded myself with people that at that time, that's where I was at. That's where I needed to be at that time. I'm gonna say that. It's not that I shouldn't have been there. No, I should have been there. That was the level I was on. I was on a low frequency level. So that's where I was supposed to be. I'm not gonna take that away. That's facts. My mind was on that level. I was moving on that level. And that's okay. Friends, I thought that was friends. They was just drinking buddies. Take away the drink. We ain't got shit in common. Find out how many drinking and smoking buddies you have. Take it away. Take it out your life for about a year. You'll find out that your friends are your drinking buddies, are your smoking buddies. What are you guys doing outside of drinking and smoking? I ain't knocking it. I ain't knocking it. I'm just saying. But environment plays a role. It does. And that's what a lot of wealthy people talk about as well. Your environment. Mindset, discipline, environment, giving back. And we all start from somewhere. We all everybody got a bottom, I feel like. Even the rich and wealthy. Everybody got a bottom somewhere in life. It may not be as bad as yours, but we all have a bottom somewhere in life. That's it. My perspective or my point of view of a bottom may be different than yours, and so forth. So I feel like we all have a bottom at one point in our life, maybe more. But believe in something, work on yourself, working within yourself, believe in yourself. You want to start businesses and you want to do businesses and everything, you got to believe in yourself. You got to develop yourself. You got to learn and educate yourself. If you want to start a business, but you're still doing the same shit you was doing 10 years ago, you're not okay. See how far you get with that. You got to always be working on yourself and developing and growing. That's what the rich said. That's what the rich people say. I ain't there yet. But that's what the rich and wealthy people said. That's what they had told me on YouTube University. I'm just letting y'all know what they told me on YouTube University. That's it. But that that everything is within the mind frame, the mindset. It's all right here. This is the strongest thing we have. This is our heaven. Not the man in the sky. Ain't no man in the sky, y'all. Ain't no man in the sky waving down say, hey, come meet me up here. Come on up here. Come knock on at the gate when you done that. Come on up here. Oh, it's in the mind. Our subconscious mind. Here. Let me tell y'all a story. Let me tell y'all a story before I wrap this up. Um, so I've been watching a lot of videos and everything, and watching this particular guy, and he talked a lot about meditation, like to get to your higher conscious mind. And meditation is one of those, you know. And I've tried it before. I'm gonna even lie, I've tried it before, and I'm sitting there, I'm all like, this isn't boring. I don't this I'm just thinking all kind of stuff like what I'm gonna do today. Like, all right, I meditated for about like 10, 15 minutes and opened my eyes. I'm like, okay, all right, whatever. So did that, did it again, still nothing. I didn't know what to expect in meditation. Like I just did it just because I heard it was a good thing to do. So I'm like, let me do it. This guy though, this particular guy, after all that I had come across him, he popped on my YouTube channel. He just popped up out of nowhere. Algorithm is something, I guess, but he just popped up and I just started watching his videos and he talked a lot about meditation, meditation, meditation. And he talks a lot about Jesus teachings and whatnot, and how a lot of religion people don't do what he say but believe in Jesus but don't follow his teachings and so forth. But Jesus spoke a lot about meditation without using those exact words, but a lot of meditation, and that was one of his teachings, was meditation. And he talk about it, break it down, elaborate, blah blah blah. All right. I said, let me try this again. Let me try this meditation thing again. So I tried it, and I'm sitting there. I'm all like, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't lying. I sit there about 15 minutes in. I started to see like a purple light. It was like a purple light, just as if it's like in a like a cloud, and like I saw like black black cloudy color with in the midst of the purple color as well, and it's just moving and floating. And I'm like, what? I didn't open my eyes or nothing. I'm like, what the? I backed up and I'm like, what the hell? Excuse me. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, is this is this meditation? Is the meditation it? I said, wow. And I'm just sitting still and I'm just seeing these colors, these two colors just going and going. And I'm like, this can't be real. I said, this can't be real. I didn't open up Pandora's box with this one. This can't be real. Then out of nowhere, as I'm seeing it, I just start crying. Like tears start coming down my eyes as I'm seeing these colors and everything. This is midst of me meditating. I'm like, this is crazy. I'm like, this is crazy. I didn't know what to believe. And I'm like, if I tell somebody this is gonna sound like I'm crazy, they're gonna think I'm crazy or something. But it's real. And I felt different. I felt good after that. That's the thing. I felt after I meditated, I felt damn good. Like I just felt good. It was a different type of feeling. And so now I incorporate that in my daily basis. Either before I go to sleep or after or when I wake up. So I didn't open up a can of worms with this one. And now that I do it, I still see it sometimes, not as long as I did the first time. That was like a long time. It was just like it just kept moving, and it was like I don't know how to explain. So I had asked Chat GPT, what does it mean? Because I wanted to know the meaning. And now I'm like, okay, I've seen this, I journaled it and everything. I want to know. I'm like, what is the meaning? What is this? What does the colors mean? Now I'm like just asking all kind of questions. So when I had looked it up, it said number one, spiritual awakening or connection. And it says purple is often associated with the third eye chakra. I gotta learn what that is. I don't know what chakra is. I don't know. I don't know. It says these chakras are linked to intuition, higher consciousness, and spiritual awakening. And it says seeing purple light may indicate a connection to divine energy, universal consciousness, or higher self. And then it says emotional release and healing. It says meditation also often brings suppressed emotions to the surface. The combination of purple and black may symbolize a journey into your inner self when you are confronting and releasing deep seated emotions or traumas. Crying could indicate letting go of emotional pain, grief, or stress. A sense of relief as you process and heal emotional wounds. Goodness. Mm-mm-mm. And it says, purple represents transformation, wisdom, and spiritual growth. It may symbolize that you are undergoing a significant inner shift or awakening. Black represents introspection, grounding, or the unknown. It may indicate that you are diving deep into your subconscious or exploring hidden aspects of yourself. That boy, that's deep. That's deep. And I'm gonna continue to do so, and uh as I see different things and whatnot, I will come on here and break explain my experience when it comes to meditation. I do want to share that journey of mine. I don't want to withhold that information from anyone because it's real. It sounds crazy when people talk about meditation, like, oh, meditation, like, what is that? I don't see anything. But you have to really work. I feel like you won't see anything if you're not doing the work within yourself. That's how I look at it. If you're not doing anything within yourself, you're not going to see anything. You have to work on something within yourself, whether it's getting rid of a bad habit, doing something. You have to work on yourself. And that's how I look at it. And so that's my experience of meditation, y'all. It's real. I'm here to tell it's real. All right, it is real. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. It is real. It's legit. All right, this is your God, your higher mind, your mind. Take out all the loud noise. Take out all that stuff that was programming us before we were even born. Unfortunately, it's not gonna be easy, but you gotta reprogram this whole thing. This whole thing is powerful. It is. You use it the right way. Use it the right way. You be good. And then use it the right way. And in the midst of all that, while you doing all that, you get you some Shilajit. It get you right. It get that subconscious mind right. It get you feeling right. It get you feeling good. Get you some Shilajit. Reduce that stress. Reduce that anxiety. Build that energy. Build that stamina. Get that. It's good for your brain. It's also good for your brain. Do your own research. Like I always say, don't just take my word. Do your own research. After you do your own research, you're going to be like, dang, that's some good stuff right there. Look good. Let me buy some and you're going to feel great. You're going to feel great. That's my word. That's my word.